Do you hate how your voice sounds in recordings? You are not alone. But in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a simple trick in Logic Pro that makes amateur vocals sound radio ready, even if you've never sung in your life. I've helped over 400 Logic Pro students, and almost all of them used to hate their voice until they did this. First, a tool that transforms your vocals in seconds, then a pro method most beginners skip, but it's actually what makes your vocals sound believable. Let's start with the fast fix. It's a tool called Audimee, which uses AI to change the sound of your voice. So if vocals are your weak spot, this could change everything. For example, I can take my own voice, sing a little bit like this.
That first hour of the day, everything is crystal.
And then have it turned into this.
That first hour of the day, everything is crystal.
So how do you go from I hate my voice to sounds pro? Here's my 3-step Audimee process. Step 1, sing your track in Logic.
That first hour of the day, everything is crystal.
Step 2, export and upload it to Audimee. And then pick a vibe that fits what you want.
Oh, won't you get to know me?
Step 3, download it and then drop it back into Logic. That's it. New sound, same performance.
That first hour of the day, everything is crystal.
And even if it's not your lead vocal, it can still be gold for layers and textures. For example, since it's just me singing in the studio most of the time, I use it often to create choirs or big background vocals like this. On the other hand, it's really great for pitching songs to publishers. For example, I wrote a song last week for a female country artist. Instead of just me singing the song and pitching it with my own voice, I just popped it into Audimee with a female country vocal, and it helped the publisher hear the song in the right context. Now, Audimee is a paid tool, but you can start for free. They do have a free trial, so it's worth checking out. I'll leave a link in the description. But even if you're using a tool like Audimee, it won't help you if you're making these 3 vocal mistakes, and almost every beginner does. So let's set up a checklist that you can go through like every time you record a vocal. And check 1 will make an immediate difference too, so let's go. You see, most beginners are just singing out of range, whether that means too high or too low. And this often happens because you're trying to imitate someone else, like your favorite singers. So here's the fix. Step 1, transpose your track until it feels natural. Do this in Logic, or actually just play it with a capo, for example, on the acoustic guitar, and sing until it feels not too high or not too low. You're not pushing too much. It just feels natural. Step 2, take this recording or maybe play it live for someone and ask them, even if they're not musical, for honest feedback. That alone changed everything for me. I didn't realize I was out of range for years until someone told me, and it kind of hurt. It does, but you respect the person's giving you that feedback because not a lot of people will. Okay, so what's check number 2? Well, let's see if you can hear it for yourself in this older vocal of mine.
The color of your hair is brown, the same as your eyes. Why does love come unexpectedly, completely disguised?
Problem I hear all the time in beginner vocals is there's no confidence behind the vocal, and you have to find a level of confidence so the voice sounds stable and convincing. You know that cringe when someone's acting badly or when a person's just awkward and nervous in front of a crowd? If you're not confident, it will come across like you don't know what you're doing. So what's the fix? So you actually find confidence in your vocal by doing it through acting and performing. So before you start recording, think of the character, the tone of the singer, and think about what's the emotional undertone: sad, happy, uplifting, dark. And you need to perform these emotions and be confident behind them. This doesn't mean you need to be bold or loud, and it doesn't even necessarily mean that you need to be that good either of a singer. For example, Bob Dylan, one of the greatest artists of all time, wasn't actually a great singer, but his voice was just damn convincing. So what's the 3rd check? Now, this one's going to take a bit of time to build. For instance, if you do bicep curls every day, I don't, but if you do, you're going to be able to eventually pick up more stuff, right? With ease. So if you do vocal curls every day or vocal warm-ups, you're going to be a much better singer. If you only sing once a week, your voice will not get stronger. As simple as that. Do a 10-minute free vocal warm-up on YouTube every day for 7 days. And you're going to be amazed, honestly, with how much it will improve your voice within a week. I'm serious, this stuff actually works. You started this video hating the recording of your voice, but now you've got the tools and mindset to actually make it worth. But let's say you've still like done the recording and your voice, you're just like, it still sounds off. Don't worry, watch this video here and I'll show you how to mix your vocals like a pro using nothing but free Logic Pro plugins. Watch that now to make your vocals finally pop in the mix.